Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Remy. Thanks for tuning in. On my channel I discuss on faith, lifestyle and development. If you're interested in any of those things, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Guys, subscribe. I know a ton of people watch my videos, but I need you guys to actually subscribe as well. So please feel free to subscribe. I have a lot of great content and videos, if I do say so myself, on my channel. So please go check this out and comment, watch, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, so for today's video, I want to talk about how do you handle defeat? How do I handle defeat? Right? And I know I'm gonna put in the title, and I think I'm gonna put in the title, don't be a sore loser. But I really want to talk about what's the best way to handle defeat, right? Or how not to handle defeat. Anyway, and the reason, what inspired this video was, recent happenings in the US elections. I'm not here to convince you about anybody or talk about politics, but there are certain things that should not be happening. like there are certain things that it's just like, you think about it, you're like, how? Anyway, we're gonna get into that. So how do you handle defeat, right? And like I said, what inspired this video was things, recent happenings in the US, with the elections, and even in general, because it got me thinking about just life in general, people in general, what we struggle with sometimes. So what, I was led, I should say, or I was inspired to talk about this. Okay, first things first, right? In life, the way life is set up, you can't always win. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Matter of fact, if you're always winning and you've never encountered a setback, or you've never failed at something, you've never been defeated at something, I'm not sure what kind of human being you're going to end up being, because part of success is failure. I promise you, part of succeeding at something is first failing at it, at that thing. And there's a lot of character that you build when you fail. There's a lot of character that you build when you're disappointed. There's a lot of character that you build when things don't go how you want it to go, right? So if you've never, let's pick someone, for example. Let's say you're in your 40s or in your 50s or even in your 30s and you've never failed. True character I don't know how true character can be built, because good character, perseverance, and all that good stuff is built in times of failure, in times of disappointment, in times where you feel like you're down and you're going through a rough patch. You build a lot of character. So it's always interesting when you see an adult that has gone his or whole life without having to fail or without having to lose. You're gonna end up a mess, So I was thinking about it and I'm just like, wow, we need to talk about this, because how you handle defeat is a big deal, So let me use myself for example. And I think I've shared in my previous videos before how I know how it feels to fail at something. I know how it feels to fail at something. I know how it feels to not have something, to be in lack, or to be struggling, or to be disappointed, or to be rejected. I know how it feels because I've gone through that. So, I'm in my 30s now, and, I've been in situations where I failed an exams. Let me make that clear. I've been in a situation where I've been rejected for a job that I really wanted and I really, really needed. I've been bypassed for opportunities before. I've experienced what it feels like to not win, pretty much. Moral of the story, I've experienced what it feels like to not win. So, but then when I look back, I know what I've learned. I know what I gained in that moment. So for example, I've realized that a lot of the core characteristics that I have, was developed in my time of pain, if you will, in my time of, frustration, in my time where I felt like I was being rejected. I built character then. So, in situations like that, it makes me move closer to God. It makes me depend more on God. There's a level of reliance on God that you get to when you are in need, where when you're frustrated, when you feel like you've lost, when you feel like life, has not treated you fairly, you rely on God more. It builds something in you. It builds perseverance in you. It builds strength in you. When you go through stuff, it just helps you become a better human being. Moral of the story. So if you don't go through those things, you can read it in the book, you can listen to people speak to it, but until you experience it for yourself, you'll never really know what it feels like to not win, or to lose, or to be rejected, or to be disappointed. And then if you don't know how it feels, you're going to be basically, acting like an entitled person. You're going to be feeling like you're entitled to always win. You're entitled to always have, the world go exactly how you want it to go. And when things don't go your way, or when you don't win, or you don't get your way, or you don't, achieve the result that you want, you start to, throw tantrums. Basically, so you see an adult literally throwing a lot of tantrums, embarrassing his or herself, and just making a fool of his or herself. Sincerely, that's just what it is. So and it's sad. I'm not here to bash anyone or to disrespect anyone. It's just so sad. It's just so sad, because you sit back and you think, how is it that this person doesn't know how to handle defeat? There's a saying that don't be a sore loser. Don't. It's not good. It's not attractive to be a sore loser. When you lose, own it. Take it with dignity. Improve yourself. Respect the other person that won. So, for example, if I want a job so badly, and I know, and I'm not gonna pretend like it's easy to do, right? It's easier said than done, but at the same time, it shows your true character. When you lose, when you don't get your way, when you're disappointed, when you're frustrated, when you get rejected, it shows your true character. So who are you? Who are you? Are you able to extend grace when you don't win? Are you able to show respect when you don't win? Are you able to celebrate with people that win when you don't win? The Bible says rejoice with the people who rejoice, and mourn with those who mourn. It's easy to mourn with those who mourn. That one is very easy. We like pity parties and all that. But when people are rejoicing and you want certain things, and that person has it, are you able to extend grace? Are you able to be happy for them, rejoice with them, celebrate them, respect them, versus, acting up, doing all sorts? It's like, it's so unattractive. It really bothers my spirit, because I'm just like, how is it that this person at this age has not figured out how to handle defeat, how to, lose with dignity? Don't be a sore loser. That's the moral of the story, Sha. But I really wanted to get, from you guys, how do you handle defeat? It's tough, but pick yourself back up and move on. Learn from it, learn from the experience, grow closer to God, learn, gain wisdom, gain understanding, be humble. Humility is key. Oh God, I've realized that if you're not able to take defeats, you're proud. And when Nigerian people will say you're priding. No, if you've not been, if you don't know how to handle defeat, you are a proud person. So you're basically saying that you're above losing? I'm confused. How? Why? So guys, that's what I wanted to share for this video. How do you handle defeat? How do you deal with it? Share in the comment section. I'm really curious to know. What do you do? For me, like I said, I grow closer to God. I learn from my mistakes. I learn how to be better. I try to stay humble. I go to God in prayer, like, God, why this is happening to me. Whatever you want me to learn in this situation, help me learn. And I pick myself back up. You move on. You know what I mean? It's part of life. Failing, losing, not getting your way all the time, disappointment. These things are part of the recipe of this fallen world that we live in. And if you're not able to handle those things properly, what kind of person are you? So yeah, I just wanted to share that for this video. Please, let's reflect. Let's think about it. That, disappointments have a purpose. Pain has a purpose. Losing has a purpose. Being rejected has a purpose. Find that purpose. You cannot find a purpose when you're fighting it, when you're, like I said, throwing tantrums and you're acting up and you're insulting everybody and you're doing all sorts. You can't learn. You can't, whatever you're supposed to gain, whatever development, personal development, or whatever spiritual development you're supposed to get, you cannot get it if you're so stuck on not winning. If you're so stuck on not getting your way. It's so unattractive. So let's reflect, Let's not be a sore loser. We're, as children of God, all things work together for our good. So even if things don't go exactly how we want it to go, let's trust God that He knows what He's doing. Let's trust God that everything will work out. Let's trust God that, it's my process, it's my pattern. This is how it's meant to be. And I know something great is coming at the end. But don't just sit there, sulk, make everybody miserable, throw tantrums, and insult everybody. It's not needed. It's not needed. Let's be in tune with the Spirit. Let us learn whatever we're supposed to learn. Let's focus on God. Let's trust our process, our journey. Let's be happy for people who are celebrating what we want. Let's be happy for them. Let's be mature. I say all that to say, let's be mature. Let's show maturity. Let's be compassionate. It's God help. But yeah, I just wanted to chit chat. I didn't have anything too extensive planned out, but I just wanted to, talk about how we handle defeat. True growth. And I think I wrote it down in one of my notes that, true growth and learning comes with taking defeat and learning from it. Don't run away from it. Don't deny it. Don't be in denial mode. Take it, learn from it, and grow. May God help us. May God help us. Because guess what? In this life, defeat, failure, and things like that, they're starting to happen. It has to happen. It's a guarantee in life. But how do you handle it? Tells a lot in who you are as a person, what you believe in, what your values are. And God will help. God will help us. God will help us. But if you don't take anything from this video, take the fact that I said, don't be a sore loser. Don't. Whatever you do, don't be a sore loser. It's not good. Let's all put on our big girl pants, big boy pants. Let's, show maturity. Let's try to grow. Let's trust God. Let's keep it moving. Life is too short. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you liked this video, please comment, like it, share with your friends and family members. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.